daughter has brought me to realize the importance of a mother-daughter's relationship. Not only that, but also the importance of building young women's self-esteem, empowering us to be better than who we want to be, to strive for more. And it's just that we live in a society now where a lot of women are degraded. A lot of women are degrading themselves. We're settling for less. We're settling for anything. It's come to a point of desperation. And like I said before on my channel, I wanted to really branch out and to do more videos on social issues. And this video is more about talking about daughters and dreams that we've had and where have they gone and whatnot, and trying to build up our self-esteem, and also trying to pinpoint where our problem is. As women, when we were younger, we were in school, you know, you asked us what we wanted to be. We wanted to be nurses. We wanted to be teachers. We wanted to be, you know, we wanted to strive for better business associates and lawyers and doctors and whatnot. Now you ask these young girls, oh, I want to be in a music video. I want to be a stripper. I just want to be a party promoter. We're not striving for more. Nothing is wrong with being a party promoter, whatever. But if you want to be a stripper and that is your goal in life, we have a problem. I have nothing against the stripping business. You know, everyone needs their 9 to 5. But when I grew up, being a stripper was just a temporary thing. It was to get through college. It was to pay a couple of bills. That was what it was. And it wasn't something that was put out there. It was something that was hidden in the dark. Oh, I'm a stripper, but you know what? I don't want my friends and my neighbors to know. Now it's like all out there. I'm a stripper. I'm happy and I'm proud. You see them all on display. You see them going out and they're stripping in a regular club and whatnot. And is this what we want our little girls to grow up to be? Okay, I know some of you, you know, you ain't got no problem with that and that's just on you. But for me, I strive for better because I know better. And it's because I grew up in a time when things were better. Now, the economy is the way it is, but that doesn't mean that we have to settle, and everybody's starting to settle for whatever we're selling for. That does not only mean as far as a job, it means in a relationship too. We have girls that are being completely disrespected. We're disrespecting ourselves. We are allowing men to dictate how we live our life, dictate our happiness and whatnot. Since when have we stooped to such a level that we feel like there are no good men out there, that what we have is all we're ever going to gain? So we just settle and we just say, you know what? He's cheated on me. He's beat me. He's degraded me. He's done all of those things. But you know what? He's the father of my child, or me and him been together for 10 years or whatever. That's not an excuse. And it's never too late to leave a relationship, no matter how long you've been together, no matter what you've invested into the relationship. It is not worth it. And we as mothers, and when I say we, I'm putting myself in there. I don't make myself feel like I'm better than anybody, because I've made my mistakes and I still make mistakes. So that's why I can talk on these topics. We as mothers, we need to set a better example for our children. No matter if you have a daughter or even if you have a son. When I say about daughters, it's an important relationship with girls. We are so vulnerable, and yet we soak everything in. And as mothers, we need to teach our daughters that unhealthy relationships, whether it's in the workplace, whether it is your love relationship, is not good. That we should not settle. That there's better out there. That we can do better. That becoming a stripper, becoming a dancer, becoming a video girl is not the way that it should go. That we need to strive for better, because we are capable of doing better. We need to stop letting these men in our life that are no good to our daughters, that are no role models to our daughters, that don't want to step up to be a father or a step parent to our daughters and our sons. We need to end these kind of unhealthy relationships. We need to build up our daughters' self-esteem. That's another thing. The self-esteems have gone out the door. We're completely bombarded with images of women that are light-skinned, straight long hair, You know, I'm happy for the natural hair movement because it has allowed girls to realize that, you know what, I can have natural hair and it can look beautiful. And it doesn't have to be, oh, you're ugly because you have natural or you're not pretty. You see so many women with natural hair being plastered now because now it's more acceptable. When I grew my locks 10 years ago, actually more than 10 years ago, it's going to be 13 years ago, it was not as acceptable. You know, I was called ugly. And these things stick in your head that, you know what, it, no matter how you feel, sometimes you hear those words and those images that people said to you, oh, why you did that to your hair, or, you know, oh, this and that. You know, these things stick with you. And we need to build up our children's self-esteem and tell them every day, you're so beautiful. You don't need to change yourself. You don't need the plastic surgery. You don't need these things. Someone is going to love you for exactly who you are. If you were meant to be the Coca-Cola shaped girl, you know, the girl all in the magazines, you would have been that. You can be that. You can work out. You can eat healthy. You can still get those bodies without going out the easier way. We need to let our daughters know what a healthy relationship is. We need to let them know that if a man loves you, he's not going to physically abuse you. He's not going to mentally abuse you. He's not going to abuse you emotionally. He's going to build you up. He's going to support you. He's going to be by your side. And these are the things that we need to teach our daughters, not to settle. Oh yeah, well, you guys been together for a couple of years, just deal with it. Not to say you just walk out. There's ways of helping your spouse. If you think that there's somehow that things can change and be better, then work on it. But if you know that you've worked countless amount of times and nothing has changed, let it go. Stop beating a dead horse, or whatever the saying is called. It's just, it's so sad that I'm so afraid for my daughter in this time that we're growing up, because the world isn't what it once was at all. You know, especially with our young women, we are just dying emotionally. We are depressed. So much depression is going on. And it scares me because I'm dealing with depression. I have friends that are dealing with depression. I have family members that are dealing with depression. And this is women. I don't know any man right now that's dealing with depression. They seem like their life is like, you know, it's like a party every day. Whereas we were dealing with so much. We load so much on our back that we don't know how to unload. We don't know how to get out of the rubble. And I wanted to talk more on a series about empowering women, getting us to be better physically, emotionally, and whatnot. So this is just kind of like the start of it, but I just wanted to briefly talk about that. So that's my video. That's my take on our girls and trying to get them into a better place and get our minds thinking. So if you have any topics you want me to talk about, just list it below. My email address, I'll have it in the down bar, and you can email me anytime on any topics you want me to discuss. So thank you guys for listening. I know this video is all over the place. That's how I am. If you like what you see, subscribe, and thank you guys for your continued support. Patty loves you. Bye.